Action just about set to get underway with this one. And we are underway. Millard. Tone takes it to the near side. Tone tries to dump it in the zone. He did so. Now picked up by Mellstrom. Back pass by Domont. Now there's the shot, the save by Barron. John Barron in goal tonight for the Trevius Green Team. On the far side, the two New Trier varsities playing tonight. Last game of the divisional playoffs, the round robin, two teams will advance. I spoke a little prematurely on our tape last week. New Trier Blue can, in fact, advance tonight with a victory over Green. Lee put it to the far side. Now Wolf tried to chase it down and instead picked up by Green. They dump it into the zone back behind the goal line. Heitman puts it over to the far side. John Heitman out to the point. And Jeff Parker tried to keep it in the zone. Didn't do so, and it was offside. Now Yask flips it in. Back behind the blue goal. Let it go by through the slot. Taken on the near side. Now fed ahead. On the far and flipped in by Green. Johnson, there's a little back pass, so just a little wide. A short little shot there in the corner. Morgan, and he's bothered. Lee. And fed ahead for Wolf, didn't quite find him. And back to the point, knocked away near side. Small crowd on hand tonight. The Metro North season draws to a close with this game. The league will not be together anymore after tonight. It might be in more ways than one. They're talking about forming a far north division of Metro. Last time we had a far north division has to be about 1977. And they played out of the old Waukegan rink. There's a new one up there now, but the old Waukegan rink was up on Grand Avenue up there. And I don't even remember all the teams that played there. I know Buffalo Grove played there, Waukegan, I want to say, maybe Zion, maybe, something like that. On the far side, now back behind the goal again. Lake, right off the glass. We're talking Barrington, Crystal Lake, Zion. Maybe Buffalo Grove, maybe a whole bunch of schools out that way. And maybe even taking some of the Metro North teams. The shot and goal from the point. And it's 1-0. Right from the point. Now taken by Cecil in the corner. Centering attempt, shot right back, a goal! Who got that? John Heitman. Heitman with the goal. And we are tied up. Just that quick, we're right back to where we started, a 1-1 tie. They are talking about taking a couple of the Metro North teams, perhaps, moving them to that far north division. It certainly would be advantageous, for instance, to have games at, say, Barrington, Buffalo Grove, and Waukegan, maybe even Zion in the Zion Benton rink. Out at the point, here's Cecil with the shot. That went a little wide in the corner. Cleared back out to the point, held in by by Cecil. Over on that far side, and out come the Blues, they dump it in. Greens go after it. Barron put it to the near side. Tone bumped by Millard. On the far side, Lutz. Lutz fed it ahead out to the point, held in. And not very good puck control by either team. Millard. Millard fed it ahead. Lutz. Pop free. Cecil. Peter Cecil. Vitt fed it ahead and overled the pass. They washed off the icing. John Heitman backhands it to the near corner. Cleared ahead. Now the shot ran into sticky wickets out front. Out to the point. And tried to find a high slot. Shot in a goal. And we are at 2-1 in favor of Green. Back in the zone, down the man goes. Jeff Parker mishandled the puck a little bit, back behind the net. Pops it free. Elliott Johnson. Morgan. Out at the point. Back again over here to the near side. And now back behind the net. Woolen trying to help out a little bit. Out comes Wilson. Wilson ahead for Johnson. Johnson, good shot, save. Dupree put it to the far side. Wilson took the man. Wallach, Morgan. And they'll kick it around in their shins a little bit. Back behind the goal line. Over here on the near side. Turn around, no, couldn't control. Out comes Blue. Blue comes the other way. Overskated by Lee. Back Green comes. Here's the big blaster by Wilson. Put to that far side and offside. Near side, here's Patience. Andrew Patience now back into the zone. Morgan takes the shot, the save, and once again held on by Morgan Baker. 7:37 to play in the period. We're in the first period, 2-1 in favor of Green. Next week, the playoffs begin in earnest. Both hockey and basketball. Of course, the hockey, we're in the playoffs here. This is the divisional round robin. Two teams advance from the two brackets. We have the Scholastic Cup, which is the upper, well, for Metro North, it's the upper 6 teams, or the upper 5 teams, I guess it is. And then there's the Founders Cup, which is the lower 5, something like that. Upper 6 and lower 6, I guess it is. There's the big shot by Jansen and ended up hitting the roof. And so there's 2 teams. There are 4 teams from Metro North that will continue playing in league play. Everybody else getting set for state, and the state will start next week. Back behind the goal line. There's a shot, a save, off the side of the net, and over to the far side, out to the point. They tried to hold it in, didn't do so. Back the other way comes the Blues. Looking for help. In the side, now there's a shot, ran into traffic, knocked out of harm's way. Millard took it to the corner. Millard puts it on the near side. Vitt on the breakout. And a pass a little bit over the lead. And Lutz dumps it in the rest of the way. On the near side boards, here's Cecil. Stolen away. In the corner. Right in front, shot, save, great save in there. Puck kind of kicks around a little bit, out to the point. Peter Cecil put it to the side. Morgan tried to shovel it through the traffic. On the near side boards, they push it along again. Cleared the length of the ice. And that's icing, despite the effort of Steve Malmstrom. Out at the point, dumped diagonally to the far side. They push along a little bit. In the legs, they're still digging at it. Everybody trying to hold it. And finally whistled down. Out to the point, the traffic, the Trevian, pop clear. Wilson. Johnson. Now pops free. A little backhand shot saved. Second one goes back behind the goal line over here to the near side. Now Dupree takes it to the far. They try to get it out of the zone. Blues dump it to center ice. And Green dumps it right back out. Elliott Johnson breaks it up. Elliott Johnson tried to center it. Good job by the Blues defense, stopping the pass up the slot. Here's a shot and the save and held on. As we are here in the first period, first game of our schedule today. On the near side, back behind the goal line. Bump a little bit, near side, they fight for it. Out ahead, and out and cleared. From the red line, dumped back in by Ho. Jansen ramps it to the far, out to the point, held in again by Chris Ho. Back behind the goal line, and here's Morgan Baker. Baker on the far side, centered right in front, and cleared. Down goes the man, and we got a penalty for holding on Wolick. Wolick a minor for holding, or if you prefer, Wolick a minor for mugging. Back at the red line. Out to the point. There's the shot and the save by John Barron. Vitt. Now back. Here's the centering attempt that ran into traffic. And the bouncing puck all the way down. Near side. Pop free, right in the slot, right through, over to the far side. And now out come the Blues. They clear it ahead off the glass. John Heitman trying to find himself in the slot there. He chases it near side, and now Green clears. 2 minutes and change to play here in the period. Put on that far side, out to the point. Ricochets around a little bit, cleared to center ice. And now cranked down the ice as Green continues to kill the penalty. Now stolen away by Cecil. Shot a goal! Peter Cecil. And it's 3-1 in favor of Green. Green needs to win this one to advance, as does Blue. A tie would go Green's way. And ties stand for the last time. From here on out, all the games are win or go home. Cleared to center ice. In both hockey and basketball as of next week. Well, this week for hockey, but next week for basketball. Poe back behind the goal line with the puck. Shot it there. Now here's Patience with the shot and the save, and up onto the netting. Shorthanded goal for Green gives the score 3-1, a minute 44 to play here in the period. And again, back behind the goal line with it. Set it up. Knocked down. Lee into the zone. Rick Lee. And he had his pocket picked by Elliott Johnson. In turn, had his picked by Heimlich. Back behind the goal line. And Ho held in the zone by the Blues. Green trying to get it out. There's a long shot. Ran into traffic. Out in front. Wrapped around behind the goal line. Centering attempt. That didn't work. To the near side. Heimlich. And cleared by Green. To center ice. To the far side. And into the zone. Avoiding the check. Right out in front of the Blues bench. Now Morgan, give and go. On the backhand. Johnny Wilson takes the shot. Deflection attempt missed. To the far side. Out to the point. The big cranker, and that went wide. And a little help from the goalie. To the near side. Came in for the shot. Ran into traffic. Good job sacrificing the body. There is Morgan. Less than a minute to go now in the period. All the way down. Turned out to be a long shot on goal. Far side, Heimlich. Kept in deep. Looking to center. Deep to the corner. Out again to the high slot. And yes, the lone player there as the horn sounds ending the period. At the end of the first period of play, it's 3-1 in favor of Green. We'll be back with more hockey action in just a moment. Start the second period of tonight's hockey action. And the drop in the draw. Morgan now taken by Parker. Parker dumped it deep. Boom! With the check. Elliott Johnson with the short shot. Now back behind the goal line. Taken over on that far side. Cleared out to the point. Johnson tried to keep it in the zone. Now he puts it back in again to lay offside. And cleared back to the green-blue line. The blue-green line. Back to the line. Put into the zone. Now cleared back out to center ice. To the corner. Now Jansen takes it for Blue. Jansen on the near side, up ahead. And Jeff Parker, he had it briefly, got past him. Blue, short shot. Now right away comes Lee Green. They shoot it ahead. Ran it into traffic. Jansen clears it back to center ice. The big cranker by Lee, high and wide, near side. Heitman got the shot away from the shallow angle, but too many people in the way. And we lose a puck as it goes up onto the, actually hit the roof here at Winnetka. Peter Cecil, near side. Cleared out to the point. Out on the breakout comes Lutz. Lutz into the zone. Centered it. Actually turned out to be a short shot from the shallow angle. And Heitman directs it out to center ice. Cecil to Millard. Millard stopped the control of the puck and lost it. Doing that. Flip back down into the zone. Heimlich, he's bumped, double teamed, and now taken by Lutz. Actually, that's what you really want to do. Two men on the puck. One takes the man, and the other takes the puck. In a normal situation, but unfortunately this year, I think our quality of our talent is such that we have not done as well as we could have or should have. I think it's been kind of a down year in hockey. Certainly From the fan perspective, this has been an awful year. A lot of problems with parents this year. Far more actually with parents than with students. Parents who have no clue as to the game of hockey. Playing this with their heart, watching it with their heart. Parents out of control. And we've had some silly penalties, I think, because of that, because when the parent is out of control, frequently you find a player who has problems managing their emotions. It's an icing call. And we'll take it back to the other side. As we said, we entered this game to fit in these various airtimes. Back behind the goal line, Tingy wraps it around to the near side and cleared to center ice, back into the green team end, and that's icing as Travis Tingy started that puck down there for the icing call. Out to center ice. Wilson dropped past to Elliott Johnson, fed ahead. Flipped out to center ice. Tingy puts it to the far side. Heimlich, and left at the blue line. To the near side. Now McLaren got it in the zone and lost it back to the blue line. Jeff Parker flips it into the zone. And picked up and held for the whistle. Loose puck, bouncing around a little bit. Shallow angle shot, the save, knocked out of harm's way by Dupree and cleared to center ice. Cecil at the blue line. Now Wilson, Bobby Wilson, fed it back to the defense. Near side, Vitt. Up ahead, Bobby Wilson. Drop past it. The big cranker by Lutz, the save. The back door squeaked and squished over to the front behind the goal line. Kind of squibbled back there. And now we'll continue to squibble around with it. Taken to the corner. Bobby Wilson put it back out high and right back deep into the zone. As we said, the quality of play is directly how good a team is how often they're using those boards. Not so much, we spend a lot of time just moving the puck along the boards and less time working with it this year. I mean, I've never seen as much hockey played along the boards. As we had a dribbling shot and held on. I mean, this has really been a year, talent-wise, where things have kind of gone down the hill. There's a shot and a save. Back behind the goal line, over to the side of the net, grabbed and held on for the whistle. Out to the point, there's the shot, the save. Near side, and we battle for it there, back behind the goal line. Right into traffic. Now Travis Tingy off the boards, cleared out to the blue line, held in the zone by Yass, and now cleared back out all the way down, and that's icing. You're watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network.
What's up, Kyle?
Out to the point, Patience, Andrew Patience. Far side, again, cleared ahead. Back to the red line. Elliott Johnson. There's a shot that by Andrew Patience appears to be. Ho put it in deep, grabbed and held on, and again a whistle stopping the play. 3-1 the score. Green trying to finish off. Blue here. In hopes of advancing in the playoffs. Green and blue both have a shot here. Now flip back down deep into the zone. 3-1 favor of Green over on the far side. Cleared ahead. Morgan. Kevin Morgan centered it. Now the shot from the left wing and the save. Near side, Wilson. Centered it again out to the high slot. Oh, look close. They said they kept it in the zone. Linesman was there watching it. From angles, sometimes it looks a little different. There's a whistle for the offside this time against blue. The brothers Lindley, the linesman today. Steve Cohn, the referee. Cleared ahead. Here's Millard. Millard put it into the zone. As he was trying to pass it to Vitt, ended up bringing it in himself anyway. Parker Millard, he's bumped. And the corner. Puck pops free. Vitt takes the shot, ran it right into traffic. Cleared out to center ice and offside this time. And they couldn't line it up. Now the face-off. Back to the green end of things, taken by Cecil. Cecil puts it to the near side. Jeff Parker. Parker feeds it ahead. Into the zone comes Andy Vitt. Andy Vitt looks to center it. Ran it into traffic instead, and now cleared by blue. Back the other way, John Heitman. I like the way John skates. It's so very smooth. Now taken by Millard. Stolen away. Indecision on the part of the blue team. And the far side, John Heitman clears it out to center ice. Jeff Parker. Jeff, good speed. Will try to bring it end to end. Into the zone offside. Back to the red line. And from the far side, put in the zone by Marte. He has it again. Marte. Bothered. Out to the point. Put to the far side. I think when this freshman class, if they hang around, by the time they get to be varsity, this green team is going to be an outstanding team if they stay together. We've got a couple of nice freshman players. Long shot, grab, and directed to the far side by Barron. Put back into the zone, and that's offside against blue. Back in the zone. Here's Parker. Put it on the near side. A little give and go. Morgan Baker. Baker, shallow angle. Elliott Johnson chases it down. Near side. In the corner. Bumping, bumping, bumping. The scrum there. And Kevin Morgan had Elliott Johnson in the slot. Couldn't find him. John Heitman. They've moved Heitman back up to forward. That looked like that was offside. Lee looked like he was in well ahead of the play. This time they call it down. As the blue team had their feet caught in the cookie jar. I thought they had it the first time, but certainly the second time. Now flip back deep in. Patience. And now Ho had his pocket pick, but went right to Patience. Far side, Millard. Parker Millard clears it ahead. Here's Chris Ho. Ho gives it on to give and go to Vitt. Centering it in. That didn't quite work. Out to the point. Vitt, Heitman gave it to Wolf. Drop pass, shot, save, and a whistle. And a minor for slashing coming up on Kevin Morgan. It appears? No. Hard to tell. Chris Ho with the slashing call. 2:20 to play here in the second period. Minor for slashing.
Go Blue!
Wolf back behind the goal line. Far side. Out to the point. Put back to the corner. And deep. Near side. Peter Cecil. Out to center ice. All the way back in the zone. Taken by Jansen. And that's icing against Blue. Now again out to center ice. Near side. Jeff Parker. Parker off the boards. Drop pass. Jeff Parker clears it as they are penalty killing. Dupree. And Dupree cleared it ahead and overled his pass. Taken by the Green. And they put it back to the blue line of the Blue. Near side, here's Heitman in the corner. There's a shot saved. Kind of tells you, everyone here in the New Trier Township have been talking about the two schools and the fact that, it's not going to change anything, the competition and so forth between New Trier East and West. And as I'm thinking about it, it's still here in the, there's a shot to save. Oh, just right through the crease. It's still here in hockey. The green was New Trier East and blue New Trier West. And it's always been the green team is the top team and the blue team the lower team, or if you prefer the people that originally set it up were New Trier East parents, so the East team continued. In any case, you can understand what I'm saying, that the competition between green and blue continues. We'll be back with more in just a moment. And we're set for the third period. Near side. Elliott Johnson, the shot from the point, the save. Dupree got that one away. Near side. Cleared over to the far. Morgan with the big blaster, grabbed and held on. Next week on the network, playoffs. Actually, we've got playoffs, the quarterfinals coming up today on the network. Now, far side. Whistle. And frozen puck. Or lose a puck, rather. Near side. Cecil. Drop pass. Now Cecil. Into the slot. Shot to go! John Heitman with his second goal of the game. And it's 3-2. Now the face-off controlled by Blue. They feed it to the near side. Following the goal. That's put Blue closer. Ho. Hit by Malmstrom. Now Millard cleared ahead. Out to center ice. Underlet on the pass. It was really an attempt just to clear it out to center ice. Now a little backhand attempt. And it was out. Back in for the offside. Now near side. Again cleared to center ice. Now Lutz. Lutz at the far side, and Blue just flips it out harm's way. Yes, puts it in. The high shot. Grabbed and held on. And the whistle. Now taken to the near side. Patience. To the far side. Bouncing puck back behind the goal line. Out to the point. Held in. There's a shot right into traffic. Shallow angle now. Back behind the goal line. Strong armed away. Taken by Lake. Wallach. To the near side. Wolf. Deep to the corner. And now out comes Blue, and we'll play a little game of shinny between the blue lines. Jansen put it into the zone. Forsberg, near side. Patience. Now here comes Baker, Morgan Baker. Baker goes to the corner. And they'll try and freeze it there, and did so. And they'll move it outside the zone, saying Baker froze the puck on the boards. That can be a delay of minor, a delay of game minor. Now, near side, and a whistle. We have a penalty for slashing on the end of that play. Ian McLaren, it appears. McLaren, a minor for slashing. No, it's not McLaren. Katz, minor for slashing. Back to the blue line, over here to the near side, Millard. Millard crosses the red line, put it into the zone, wrapped around to the far side. Cecil, Millard. Comes free, there's a shot, save. Oh my, open net. And Parker Millard couldn't get the shot away. Ricochets in, shot, goal! Deflected in by Peter Cecil. Peter Cecil puts it home. 4-2 the score. Now the face-off. Again on the near side. Fed ahead. Put to that far side. Jeff Parker. Parker clears it ahead. Now pops free. Back into the zone offside. No, making a penalty behind the play on Millard for holding. Parker Millard, a 2-minute minor for holding. Jeff Parker puts it in the zone. Ricochets out into the slot. Cleared. And back into the green end. In the corner. Near side. McKay Freed-Brown tried for the puck and the man advantage. Got another penalty coming up. This one on Green also. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. Played with a high stick. And it looks like it's, Jeff Parker, a minor for high sticking. Jeff Parker, a minor for high sticking. And the Green team down 2. Now taken on the near side. Heitman, back to Heitman on the side. He'll direct it back behind the goal. Centered into the slot. Heitman knocked it away. Now here's Heitman with the shot off the post, I think. Right into the slot, ran into traffic. Now Patience on the far side, now cleared to center ice. And the Green team clears it. Penalty killing. Here's Tingy. Travis Tingy puts it on the near side. Rick Lee. Rick Lee into the zone. Lee looking for some help. Lee turns it around. Now puts it off the boards. Out to the high. Out to the point. Tingy. Wolf with the shot. And Barron with the save. Right off the face-off, back to the point. Jansen puts it to this corner. Heitman, John Heitman, thought to take the shot. Instead, put it to the corner. Back to Heitman. And back to the corner. Patience tries to wrap it around. Cecil tries to help it along. And dump back in deep. Out again, Jansen. He takes the shot. That went wide, near side. And again, cleared. And all the way down. Dupree. And he had his pocket pick. Cleared to center ice. Lutz. And flipped back deep into the zone. As the second penalty ends, everybody back to being copacetic here. Yes, with the shot, the save. Morgan. Up to the point, back to the corner. Morgan up to the far point, and Forsberg sent it in deep. Now Blue takes it away, clears out to center ice. Forsberg. A pass ahead for Morgan. Kevin Morgan puts it in the zone. Vitt near side. Out to the point. Here's Yass with the shot. Ran into traffic. Out at the far side, there's another shot. Ran into some traffic there. Tone bumped by Kevin Morgan. Out to the point, a little backhander, and again deep on the corner. Blue having trouble getting it out of the zone. Green with the puck. Morgan puts it again deep. Vitt centered. Near side. Again out high. Here's the cranker. That ran into traffic. Yes. Now Heimlich cleared out to the blue line and now cleared the length of the ice. Turned out to be a long shot on goal. Yes. Now flip back into the zone. Offside. 6:04 to play in the period. 4-2 the score. To the near side. Into the zone. Vitt. Drop pass. Now Parker near side. Shot to goal. And it's 5-2. Near side. And now dumped in. Jeff Parker. Peter Cecil. And a hand pass. Whistles it down. Barron left it for Peter Cecil. Elliott Johnson. Marte deflects it into the zone in the corner. Now cleared out to center ice. Jeff Parker looking for some help. Parker a little indecision. And Lee puts it in the zone for Blue. Near side, here's Elliott Johnson. Johnson spreads it out. Johnson on the backhand. Shot saved. Elliott Johnson takes it again. Johnson puts it to the point. Peter Cecil put to the far side. Parker Millard. Again out to the point, Jeff Parker. Near side, Peter Cecil. Peter Cecil. There's a shot, ran into traffic side of the net. Peter Cecil. John Heitman. Jeff Parker and deflected out of the rink. Dupree, long shot, save. Forsberg to the far side, cleared out to center ice. And offside. And they're going to call it deliberate. Move it all the way down. 4:01 to play here in the period. Ian McLaren out to center ice. Jeff Lake puts it in the zone, wrapped around to the near side. Patience avoided the check. Puck pops over to the far side, now taken by Dupree. Dupree up ahead for McLaren. McLaren with Wilson on him. Wilson took him down. Patience, far side. Dupree. Patience. Baker. Ricocheting around a little bit. Dupree, they're getting a little feisty here. Nothing serious, but I think it's more a case of people not knowing how to skate and play well and having a hard time staying into play. Don't even have any real solid checkers this year. People that can do a good job of body checking. Far side cleared out to the point. Held in the zone. Back behind the goal line. Kevin Morgan. To the near side. Again out to the point. Wrapped around to the far side. And out comes Blue. Spread out, heavy check. Into the zone, heavy traffic, Heimlich. And again out at the point. Deep to the corner. Heimlich, near side. Ricochet cleared out to center ice. Johnson put it to the far side. Blue with the line change. Onto the ice. And now the shot with John Heitman from the left wing. Battle along there, near side. Flip back in the zone, offside. It looked kind of close. Looked like the puck stayed in the zone, but the man was outside. But I'm up here looking at a strange angle. Linesman's down there on the line. Shot saved, bouncing around, rolls to the corner. Vitt. Minute 10 to play in the game. There's a shot high and wide. 5-2 the score. Down to less than a minute to play here in the period. And the game. Or about a minute. Wrap around, nope. There's a shot, a goal! Elliott Johnson. And it's 6-2. Green. First game of the set today. As we have hit March Madness. Here's a shot, booms wide. Over here to the near side. Dupree, far side. Heitman tried to center it. And again, an attempt to center didn't quite work. Centered right into the slot. Barron comes out, clears out to center ice. Dupree, far side. The give and go play into the zone. The cranker and the save to the near side. And now deflected out to center ice. Back into the zone, Tingey, as the game's going to come to an end here. 6-2 the final score. Hope you have enjoyed our broadcast tonight. And we will greet you with basketball coming up next here on the network. Those of you leaving us, hope you've enjoyed our broadcast today, and we say so long, everybody.